Now, good morning, everyone. I want us to look at a quick solution in response to the question that I had yesterday. So, just on the same paper that we have been going through, we want to consider, okay, the paper we've been considering is that of 27th November 2015, taken on Friday. And the question that was drawn to my attention is the one I want to consider now. So the question reads, it's question 3. Just a moment, let me see, let me be sure. Yes, it's question 5 part B. Question 5 part B, that's the question we want to look at, this one here. So we look at it. The table below shows the probability distribution of the number of digital boxes sold by an electronics store on a daily basis. Now we have digital boxes sold in units. There's a chance of selling no unit with a probability of 0.05. A chance of selling 1 unit is 0.0005. A chance of selling 2 units like that, up to a chance of selling 8 units. So we are required to get the probability that the number of digital boxes sold in a given day is at least 3, but less than 7. That's 2 marks. Then we're also required to get the mean daily sales of digital boxes. And we also asked to get the standard deviation of the digital boxes daily sales. So without wasting time, I'll start the solution as so this is okay. I get, yes, let me get that. Yes, now I start my whiteboard as it's opening. So we pick the blank canvas for this purpose, and as usual I want to make it the background dark so that it looks like an old school board. So first, for the sake of neatness, I bring this. Yes, I bring that as such. Oh, yes. So that's that. I collect my pen and we continue. So part A has expressly asked us to find the probability. Part 1 is asking us to find the probability. Actually, it's the probability that X, it's the probability, sorry. Okay, let me just start it again. Yeah, 3 is okay. 3 is okay. 3 is okay. So it's the probability it's the probability that X is greater than or equal to 3 and X is less than 7. That's the probability we want to get. And for us to get that, we'll have to consider the following scenarios. The first case, because we want the probability that X is 3 or greater than 3. So in that case, we'll be picking any point which is 3 and above 3. But we see it's less than 7, not reaching 7. So the options we have are probability that it is 3 plus probability that it is 4 plus probability that it is 5 plus probability that it is 6. And if we check here from the question, we see that probability that it is 3 is 0.15. So we come here and say 0.15 plus probability that it is 4. We check probability that it is 4, it is 0.20. So we bring here 0.20 plus probability that it is 5. Probability that it is 5, 0.15. So I bring 0.15 plus probability that it is 6, because we are not getting to 7. That again is 0.15. So I bring it, so I say 0.15. Now if I add all this, it should give me, by adding this plus this, that is 0.35, that's 0.5, that's 0.65. So the answer here will be, it will be 0. The answer here is 0.65. So that's the answer to Roman 1. Then I get Roman 2. Roman 2 required me to get what? Let me just check. Roman 2 requires me to get the mean daily sales. Mean daily sales. So for that, I will work the expected value. So I say the expected value of X should be given by summation of X times probability of X. So in this case, we'll come here, we multiply this by this, plus this by this, plus 2 times this, plus 3 times 0.15, all the way up to 8. So what we'll be having here is 0. Here we have 0 times 0 times, we have 0 times 0.05. That's what we have, plus now 1 times 0.05 plus 2 times 0.10 plus 3 times 0.15. That's not clean. Am I going to just need, okay, let me just fake it once again. So it's 3 times 0.15. So I have 3 times 0.15 like that. Then let me just come this end, plus 4 times 0.20 plus 5 0.15 plus 6 said plus 6 plus 6 into 0.15 like that. So our answer here is 4.25. So that gives an answer of 4.25. So it then means that the expected value of x is given by 4.2, 4.2, 4.25. That's what we have. Then the third bit is asking us to get, the third part here is asking us, so this is 3, asking us to get the standard deviation, or what I would refer to as this. The standard deviation, which is definitely standard deviation is the square root of variance of x. But then what is the variance of x? Variance of x is given by expected value of x squared minus expected value of x squared. Here we square the expected value of x, the mean. We square the mean minus the mean. But expected value of x squared is given by summation, is given by summation, is given by summation, is given by summation of x squared times the probability at each point. So let me come here, I'll delete this, I'll rub that because I go to a completely new board. Let me just get to a new board. I'll pick blank as usual. This, yeah, hope that does not take much of our time. Yeah, so we have this, we have that. Okay, I already did that. Yeah, so I'm getting to part 3. Which is now, so I've said that here, I've just said that that variance, let me just start it, that variance of x is given by expected value of x squared minus expected value of x, everything squared. Does it look neat? I want it to look neat. Just want it to look neat. And to make it look neat, so I'll say we'll just recall that the variance of x, this is variance of x, is given by expected value of x squared minus expected value of x, everything squared. But we had expected value of x squared is given by the summation of x squared times probability of x, like that. And so expected value of x squared will then be given by, say, 0 squared times 0.15 times 0 no, times 0.05, 0.05, 0.05 plus 1 squared times 0.05 plus 2 squared times 0.10 plus 3 squared times 0.15 plus 4 squared times 0.20 plus 5 squared times 0.15 plus 6 squared times 0.15. Now, if you do this, then you should get, just a minute, messed something up. This is 2 squared. 2 squared. So the whole of that should give us, the whole of that, if you work it out, it should give you 22.25. So here you should get 22.25. 22.25. Therefore, what it means is that the variance, therefore the variance of x will be 22.25 minus the mean which we got. We got the mean to be, we had worked out the mean to be 4.25. So it will be minus 4.25 squared. So you have 4.25 squared. This gives me the variance as 22.25 minus 18.0625. 0625. That's what I have. And that means the variance is then 4.1875. Therefore, the standard deviation will be the root of this, the root of 4.1875, which is 2, approximately, we say approximately 2.05. 2.05, 2.05, 2.05. That's the answer, 2.05. So the standard deviation is 2.05 boxes. Boxes. That's the answer. So up to there, we stop. I hope you have gained, and so we catch up later in the day. Thank you.